Hey, what's going on, guys? So the Jobo here, and welcome back to some more ARK Arenos. And we're gonna just jump right into it today. We're just gonna go right for a little bit more of that construction stuff, and we're gonna be focused on this for a little bit longer. I know some of you guys are probably like, "Oh man, really? I was hoping for a little bit more exploration stuff." That's coming, I promise. But first, I think that we need to actually set up a base. But don't worry, we also have something that's gonna be part of base building that I think is hopefully going to be pretty cool if I do it right. If I play my cards right, we should be up for something actually pretty darn cool. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes down, because I'm not entirely sure how it will happen or how it will work. But I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I don't even know if I'll get to it today. Hopefully I do. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty dead set on getting the river path set today, so that is my #1 objective for now, and I would like to get it done if I could, because that would be quite grand, especially now that we have our little frienderino Doedicurus down there, who we still have to name. We still have to get that little critter named and all that good stuff, because we love our critters. We like our critters to be named. We like to let them know that they're in love. Not in love, that they are loved. I didn't mean in love. I mean, I don't know if they're in love. They could eventually be in. I'm just gonna stop while I'm behind. Yep, I'm just gonna stop. Alright, so for those of you who do not know or have not really been kind of paying attention or fell asleep or have just short-term memory loss like I seem to do, we are actually building on this river. Well, not on the river, but, well, eventually I guess we would be on the river. But we're kind of building using the river as a focal point. We've made this stair thing up now, and we're working on getting these ceilings all set. Now, we've gotten the Ankylo and the Doedicurus, as well as a thorny dragon, to help us create the things that we need in order to make the structures a little bit faster, so to speak. Because it's kind of a hassle to do it the old-fashioned way, in terms of gathering it by hand and blah blah blah. So we went ahead and captured a couple of we got some volunteers. Yes, we're gonna call them volunteers. I like that idea. They're volunteers, darn it. All right, so anywho, we're gonna go ahead, roll on out, because I haven't done that very much yet. I forgot, these guys do move a little bit faster in the water, so actually all the better for us. Let me go ahead and ooh. Hold on. In chat, I just read something of very interesting interest. There is apparently light bloom light shafts are indeed options on your game. Bless up! DeB Fink, thank you very much for your assistance. That is actually hype out of Skype. T-Y-T-Y-T-Y. Alright, so let's see here. I need to grab some sand. I am overborn? Question mark? Is that a correct statement? I don't even know. Alright, whatever. I got too much stuff is the main thing here. Alright, let me just wiggle over. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just gotta make my way up to the mortar and pestle. And actually, truth be told, we probably should make a second mortar and pestle just so we can have more clay going. I feel like that would be a smart idea. A smart man would do that. Thankfully, I'm not a smart man, so we're not going to do it. When the face palms, I can hear the face palms from here, guys. Let's relax. All right, let's relax a little bit with those face palms. All right, let's see here. So I am going to be needing, for the time being, I need wood. And I believe the thorny dragon actually has some. All right, so let's see. Do you have wood on you? Yes, you do. Yes, you absolutely do. Alright, let's go ahead and utilize said wood to make some ceilings. And then we'll get that going. We do need quite a hefty number of these fellas, so should be quite a task ahead of us. But there we go. Looking pretty darn dandy. And now we also have to kind of figure out a couple other things here, but I think I'm actually... you know what? I think I'm actually... I'm wondering if I want to do something like kind of funky and special with this area here, but I don't think I really do. I think I'm actually kind of happy with that as is, so we'll work on expanding it outward before we worry about anything inwards. I think that's a fair thing to do. Alright, so I'm going to definitely need a little bit more wood here. So let me go ahead and grab the wood off of our friend. And let's go ahead and make some ceilings with it. We have a lot of clay, and we can get more wood. That's not too big of a problem, not too big of a hassle. Let's go ahead and increase that weight up a little bit more. Level 46, not a major level up point yet, but should be grand. Alright, and then let's just go ahead, just like that. Gonna make ourselves some more of those. Alright, cool. So we definitely are going to need some more wood. That is a welcome sight indeed. We have a ton of spoiled meat coming up. And as we figured out, oh, actually, we have wood here. Never mind. I was about to be like, we need more wood. But I was wrong, because we actually have all the wood we need right there. What are we going to be needing? We're going to be needing some clay, it seems like. So let's go ahead, abscond some clay from there. And I am somehow able to move. Despite all the stuff we're carrying, we're able to move. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead, get this all sorted out. And then I think like that is fine. So let me just make sure that, can I climb up this just a-okay? Yes, I can. That is good stuff. Alright, now begins the part where it's kind of shady, admittedly. This I don't entirely know how it's gonna go. But we're gonna hope for the best. I know that sounds really shady, but it's just kind of the way it has to be. Ooh, unless I wonder if that would work. I never even thought about that. Because the problem is pillars, right? Pillars tend to be a little bit goofy in the way that they work. And what we did last time was we had them centered on a foundation. I wonder if it would work like this. Here, let's try it out. So if I were to do that, and then I shove a... So, like, I guess it would be that one. So that guy right there. Can I then break this ceiling? And then... Okay, if this works, that's actually really good. Because then that would mean... It doesn't look even. It's not even. It's not even, actually. That's not... Okay, that's not gonna fly. Alright, so we're gonna have to do the foundation thing. So I can put I think a thatch foundation, and that's actually okay. So I'm gonna do that actually. Let's do thatch foundation. And then just one of those bad boys. We have plenty of thatch, and the other resources are pretty much non-costs. So it should be okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Then if we demolish this, that's a-okay. Now what we're hoping for here is we're hoping that that is going to sit at just the right height. And I don't know if it will, but we're hoping. And it does. It looks kind of like it didn't really take correctly, but it did. So that's absolutely lit. Alright, awesome. I'm going to also need to make some more of these bad boys. But for the time being, I can just do that. Alright. Oh! Ah, no. Oh, Choco. You fool. You did exactly what you weren't supposed to do. Ah, guys, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do it? Like, why can't I just let myself do the right thing? Like, why don't I just do the right thing from the get-go? Why is that so hard for me? Alright, let's go ahead, grab some wood. Do I have any wood left? No, I don't. And actually, we have an abundance of clay, but not so much of wood at this point. So let's switch our focus now to the to wood gathering for a little bit here. Let's get our thorny friend over and go grab ourselves some of that. And let's go ahead and harvest up some wood. Now, we shouldn't really be hitting up these cactus trees too much. Cactus trees are a little bit more valuable, but they respawn, so I guess we shouldn't really be too worried about it. It's not something that we should be obsessing too much over. 250 wood, just like that, so easy. Oh, can't hit the tree. All right, hit the tree. Come on, you can do it. Oh, Thorny dragons don't even know how to interact with them. Huh. Okay. Well, the more you know. I didn't actually know that was a thing. What about these things? Do you know how to interact with these? Nope. Alright. Interesting. So the cactus trees, which do give you wood if you hit them, they aren't considered to be valid because they're not trees. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's go ahead. Let's flop on over and get ourselves to where we need to be. And let's go just take down a couple more trees around these parts. And be on our merry way. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Some extra wood right there. And that and Kylo. Actually, let's... So how does this work exactly? Do I just like... Will this eventually just make its torpor just go out the wazoo? Here, let's see if I can aim this a wee bit better. No. I don't... It's not... It's not seeming to knock it out. If I hold down right click, will it do it again automatically? Nope. I have to manually do it. Huh. Oh, Jerboa, you're getting close to danger, friend. Here, let's tilt a little bit more here. Wow, this ain't Kylo, mate. Let me tell you, this ain't Kylo is not playing ball at all. Like, look at him. He doesn't have a care in the world, this thing, Kylo. Okay, what are you? What level are you? Can I at least figure that out? It's a level 68 as well. It's not even like it's a super strong one. Okay, you know what? I hate to be that guy. Oh, ow. Alright, you know what, Thorny Dragon? Have at it. Have at it. Have at him. I will allow it. I will allow it to be. And I will assist you by shooting it in the face from the front. Because we are just jerks. What are you doing? Thorny Dragon? Hello? Thorny. Thorny. Oh, Thorn. Oh, Thorn. Thorn. Uh-oh. No, it's... Ah, there he goes. Alright. Some keratin and some hide is never a bad thing to have extra of. But Thorny just kind of stopped. Either way, though, kind of... I'm not really a big fan of how... I thought it would do a lot more, that right click. I really thought that was going to be a lot more impactful than it was. I can't tell if it was bad. Maybe what it's meant to do is just to slow things down. Maybe that's the primary function of it, but it felt really underwhelming, that. So we'll have to see. I'll have to eventually have another gander and see what we can do with it and what stuff exists out there. This is just a land of kangaroos and morellatops. Huh. Alright, well, let's go ahead, meander on back over to our land of landiness. If only these Inkylos knew the unspeakable horrors that occurred just not too far away. But let's go ahead, head back here. And let's go and make ourselves... Well, let's start off by making the thatch foundations that we need. We don't actually need a crazy amount of thatch foundations. We do need some, but not like a whole lot. So let me go ahead and start off with those. Because we only need to extend a foundation where there is need. Well, this is a problem. It's not high enough. What do I do in this situation? Alright, well, at least let's get this one done. Oh, it doesn't even reach over here. Oh, no. If I put a ceiling there, the heights are going to be thrown off. That's the only issue I have with ceilings. The foundation, it puts it at a very specific height, I think. And so, this will mess with the heights of the pillars. The pillars are all going to get messed up now. Is there really no way to do that? There's got to be a way to do that. I can't believe that there would be no way built in the game to do this. Alright, well, regardless, let me start off by getting rid of this ceiling. This ceiling needs to go, because that ceiling is going to need it's going to need a pillar, and then we can just go up top, and we just have to fill in every other one for the time being, which is just that, so nothing too crazy. All right, so this is done. How the heck am I going to make this happen now? This is an interesting problem to run into during the build, because I'm trying to think of what we can do here, because I feel like there has to be whoa. Oh, they made it so you can't run off the stair like this. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's actually a nice little addition to that. That's going cool. All right, but regardless, so we can't put the pillars starting from the top. We can't put the pillars starting from a random free chosen spot, so to speak. This is a bit of a conundrum. All right, well, shucks, mate. And then if that's the case here, then it definitely is going to want to have no part of this next thing. Yeah, we have ourselves a little bit of a pickle here. How are we going to do this? Alright, well, we may have to... Does it get any shallower here? Oh, I see. It dips down right there. I see it now. So, like, this area is probably okay, right, for foundation, if I really want. Yeah. It's just these random dips. I like the way the foundation looks more than the ceiling. The foundation just looks good. So we're going to have to figure out something else. Alright, well. Alrighty. Hold on. Let me take a gander real quick. It's so weird that I can't just run off that. Let me see. If I think about how this is going to look, how can I justify this? You know what? Actually, hold on. Maybe we can kind of like weasel our way through it. What happens if I do it like that? Ooh, looks gross. Alright, hold on. So let's go get some clay. Let me make... Actually, I shouldn't be doing it with those ceilings. I should be doing it with these ceilings. Thatch ceilings. Nope. Roof. Give me thatch roof. Alright, let's put down some thatch roofs. Let me get rid of that. Alright, let's just jettison that stuff. Let's get these thatch roofs out. So if I were to take these things instead, and then use a pillar on that, maybe that would work, because that's based off of... I'm getting this extremely suspicious feeling that this is not going to be what I want. And by feeling, I mean, I'm like 100% sure that this is going to give me something completely different. It's going to be in that higher... I think it's going to be higher. There's only a way... No, I think it's just going to be higher. Alright, so this will not work either. Then there's only one thing I can conceivably justify in my mind, because this looks bad. This just doesn't look very good. So I'm going to get rid of this Adobe ceiling, because that just looks really, really weird. Then let's do this. Let me see if I can make ramps. And let me see if I can kind of make it sort of look like the ramps lead into the river, and we'll just have to incorporate the river into being like part of the structure. I don't know if this is gonna look good, but we'll certainly give it a try at the very least. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, yeah, I could live with this. I could definitely live with this. Alright, so we're just gonna have to incorporate that into the structure. Admittedly gonna look a little bit weird, but it will be okay, I think. So here, I'm gonna leave that for the time being. I don't actually think I need to, but I'm gonna leave that ramp or not the ramp, but I'm gonna leave that pillar just in case I change my mind about something here. But let's just go ahead, do that, and then yeah, all right, we'll do it this way. Trouble with things that stack. The fence stacking things, the foundations, it would be really hard to eyeball it right. And it would never really be a truly accurate thing. It's weird. Alright, there's an absolute butt ton of clay. Alright, butt ton of clay has been acquired. There is an equally large amount of that stuff. I am so heavy right now. Ooh, I can move again. Alright. Yeah, so what we're going to have to do here is I'm going to have to incorporate that into the build. That's not exactly what I wanted to do originally, but we can make that work. So this river is going to be really, really accentuated in our build here. It's going to be like... We're going to be like a river, not a river town, obviously, because it's just me here, but it's going to be a river-centric build. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice is what I meant to say. Do I... No, this doesn't get a ramp because that's not even supposed to be part of that whole thing. Alright, so this part does though. So we add in one more ramp, and just like that, there we go. So now it's just kind of going to lead into this little river thing here, and that's going to lead to an entirely different part of this build I'm not looking forward to at all. Alright, so regardless, so that's now done. That's all looking fine and dandy. I can actually go ahead. I can fill in those gaps then, because I'm not going to replace those, I'm not going to be replacing those pillars, I don't think. I think we're going to go ahead and break that. Alright, so boom, boom, and then we just have to get rid of this pillar here that's kind of just awkwardly there, because it no longer is relevant, unfortunately. Oh, it hurts me. It always hurts me to destroy these kinds of things, especially because they're not exactly the cheapest things in the world. But, man, oh man, oh man. Hopefully the end result makes this all worth it, makes all this heartache and struggle worth. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But it is really cool. It's coming together for sure, which is really, really nice. Alright, so, regardless of this one random pillar that I have, I need now to make walls. Walls are where we are at. So let me go ahead. I'm going to store that pillar away. And let me go ahead and craft some walls. And I can only craft 2 of these walls. I'm short on wood. I think we're actually okay on clay again, but it's the wood that's killing us right now. So let me go ahead, hit up our thorny dragon friend, because we are going to need a good chunk of these walls. Alright, listen here, game. If you want to be this way, you can, but I'll fight you. Alright. And let's go put these down here. And now I have to figure out what is the outside, what is inside. I would imagine if this is... Yeah, okay, so that's the inside for surezies. And... Guess what? Guess what, guys? Choco put down the one wall that wasn't meant to be a wall. I cry every time. Oh, the one panel that's supposed to be a doorway, and I just botched it, boys. I just botched it bad. Alrighty. And then with that all there, we can probably just put that down. Alright, looking pretty darn fancy. Alright. Even though it kind of... It looks like a giant box. That's okay. It's okay for it to look like a giant box. That's alright. We'll make some adjustments or something later on. All right, so let me go ahead. What am I missing here, friends? Am I missing anything, or am I just did I just not build enough? Oh, we only have a little bit more. Ooh. When the oh no! Oh no! 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 No? No? Yes, no, this one is not like the others. One is not like the others. Alright, we have to get some more clay here. Alright, so let me go ahead. Ooh, we don't even have clay in there. Okay, alright, I mean, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead. Make a couple more walls here. Because the walls look... I think literally all the walls placed correctly here. It was just this one wall. Why? Why is it trying to be a little derposaur? Is it because of the stairway? It must be because of the stairway. But why? Why is the stairway causing such a big problem? Well, shucks. This is an interesting issue. You know what? Actually, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do this, and then we're just gonna make this like a weird little cubby that I'm just gonna like put like little itty bitty things in, and then I'm just gonna put a wall there. Okay, that at least snapped on correctly. And so we will have it so it's kind of protected, but this is gonna be an outdoorsy thing. I think that is the only real way to make this make any form of sense to me. All right, so yeah, we're gonna stick with that. But now that we have this here, this means something else that's much more important in the grand scheme of things, which is I can now. Well, I suppose I should. Well, I can now start putting things in here because this is starting to take actual shape now. So let me go ahead. Let's see what we need. We need more wood, and we definitely do want some more clay. So let me go ahead. I need water. Well, shucks, boys. I happen to have an abundant amount of water nearby. All right, so let's go ahead, get the thorny dragon over, and let's go pay a visit to some trees. And let's go bring, whoop, I don't know what I just called, but whatever I called, you need to not be called. Alright, let's go, Morellatops, you and me, buddy. We're gonna go say hello to those giant cluster of trees over there. But let's see. And we definitely will have to make it, well, at some point, I'm not too, like, super set on making everything look super pretty at this particular point in time, because that's not my main focus, but we will definitely try to make it a little bit prettier. Admittedly, I don't want to live in a box again, because ARK building generally ends in box form for me. That's kind of just the way it always has been, and generally tends to be always the way it is. But we'll try not to live in a box if we can. But that said, the procedurally generated ARKs are sounding pretty cool. They're gonna be an experimental phase, so I don't think it will end up being like the main series, like just a new world. Although that sounds really cool in like as a concept, I don't think it's gonna actually be ready to go in earnest, right? So I think we'll have to kind of hold off on doing anything super neato-canito with the procedurally generated ARKs, but we'll see what ends up coming of it, because I'm actually really excited for that particular aspect of ARK, because having like individual worlds would be so neat. But we'll see where things lead us and how things go, because we've learned a long time ago that sometimes when you play ARK, you don't exactly get what you think you would get. So we'll just have to kind of finagle our way around. Ooh, you have literally 0 food. That's all right. We'll hook you up with some food in a bit. All right, just throw on some more wood for my friend there. And Morellatops is actually getting pretty darn heavy. Just kidding. Has plenty more weight room. All right, so let's go ahead. Can I move? There's no way. Unless if I upgrade my weights, can I move? Nope, not a chance. All right. Let's just put that back so that we can move around freely. Cap these off at 100 a pop. Morellatops that's about as much as we want him to hold. So let's go ahead. Let's proceed onward. We're just gonna knock out a couple more trees here, then head back, and hopefully the trees will respawn, regrow, repopulate, whatever you want to call it. But they'll come back hopefully fairly soon. Ooh, what is that fancy looking lake over there? Is it a lake or is it more river? I think it's a lake. Wow, that is a fancy looking lake. I don't trust it. Well, for some reason, I'm looking at that thing and I'm like, that is 100% where people go to die. Like, not even a question in my brain. It's just, you go there, you're asking to get killed. And every part of me does not want to die right now, so we're just going to go ahead and not get too close to that area. I feel like that's a good call. And Morellatops is now sunk into the sand. It didn't look like quicksand at first glance, but lo and behold, it's quicksand. Alright, let me go ahead, grab some more of these. I can't do that because I don't have enough clay. Alright, so what can we jettison? I can part ways with that. I can part ways with that. I can part ways with some of this. I can part ways with not really anything else that I really want to part ways with. I can part ways with some wood if I need to. Here, how about this? How about you carry that? I'll carry what I got on me, and we'll just walk back. Because you should, yeah, we can walk back all together. There we go. Solutions. All right, and they're pretty quick, so we're actually okay. All right, let's go over and yawn past all these little derps. It's really incredible just to see this many like docile creatures here on the riverbed area. For some reason, I feel like that's exactly backwards. Like, I felt like the closer you were to sources of water, the more dangerous it should be. But it's really not the case. It's actually quite safe, which is a really weird thing for me to say about ARK, because usually ARK does do that. It's like, if it would have been really convenient for it to be safe, it usually is really dangerous. But not so much here, because you're not too badly off with the whole. You're not too badly off in terms of the heat and the cold. Admittedly, the cold can get kind of lethal, but it's not too terribly bad, all things considered. It's actually quite good. There's our little shack. Our shack is just hanging out, waiting. Alright, come on, friends. These guys are quick as bunnies. I like it. Alright. And then we'll just leave them over here for the time being. Alright. And then I'm going to leave this wood on you for uno momento. However, before we get too carried away, I'm going to go and then just grab that, and let's give some food to our poor Morellatops, who is probably a starving Marvin. Alright, and then we'll go ahead, let's see, pestle, mortar and pestle. I'm going to need way more stone. No worries there. I actually happen to have a very, very strong confidence in being able to get enough stone for this. Oh, look at that. We have enough stone. Alright, so what else did we need? We needed stone and we needed hide, so we have plenty of that. Alright, let's go ahead and craft 3 of those bad boys. And let's put them somewhere. Alright. So we're going to make 3 mortar and pestles, just so we have places to put everything, and they can kind of actually work and do their magic as we're going along. So I think that will be good. So the question is, where do we want to put them? I feel like the ground level should always be the most a convenient place, right? This should be the place that you typically go in order to get stuff done. That makes sense to me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put these mortar and pestles kind of ooh, I guess I could put them in a little cubby here. I mean, they're short. They're really small, right? So yeah, let's do that. Let's put them in the little cubby here. Nice. This is looking more and more like an illegal operation every day. All right, so let me go ahead. We'll just check the 6 narco berries that we have and make 1 narcotic. So this will be officially our narcotic mortar and pestle. And then these guys will both be dedicated to making clay and stuff like that. Actually, we should probably make one that's dedicated to spark powder, is what we should do. So we'll probably do that. Alright, so let me go ahead. We'll start migrating a little bit of stone over here. And then getting that all sorted out. Because I do know that eventually we will want spark powder in abundance, right? Because that's just the way ARK goes. And stone isn't necessarily the hardest thing to get, but it becomes a little bit of a hassle to always want to get more stone going back and forth. So we should probably not squander it completely at this point in time. I know it's kind of like, but Choco, you get so much, but you know, let the pack rat and me just enjoy this moment. All right, let me just have it. All right, so let me go ahead. Bang bang. And honestly, that probably is more than enough. 400 stone is probably more than enough, but we'll just make it an even 600. Then we'll jettison this stuff. We'll jettison the odds and ends of stone there. And then we'll put this stone back. Then we'll go ahead, put in the sand, and then we're going to have to get more cactus sap probably. And then we'll just go ahead and crack on with that. So there we go. 600 stone. We're going to need far more flint than we will need anything else at this point in time to make the spark powder a reality. But that is not too terribly big of a concern. Actually, you can stay there. You can stay right there, friend. Alright. And sand starting to go in. Very, very good. And actually, let's get this whole operation started. Let me pull out the cactus sap here. 346 cactus sap. Not great, actually. That's actually a lot less than we would want, but it's not the worst. It could be much, much worse. So let me go ahead, fill these all up, and get 200 of these bad boys going right there. I am holding on to some still, which is not what I wanted to do. Just throw that in there just in case. Alright, let's go get some more sand, and then we'll be able to make some more adobe stuff shortly thereafter. Alright, so let me go ahead, put this right here, have that rock and roll. Another 200 on the way. Very, very nice. This Dodicarus is actually like legit super OP for Adobe building. Because stone structures, like, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe the rates are really high, so that's why I feel that way, but it just feels so much better. And the stones do seem to be like a little bit more generous about how much they give before they go down. So maybe that's why. I feel the way I do because the Infinity Rock. Let's all be honest here. Infinity Rock spoiled us all. Alright, let's go ahead and eat this. Nom. 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 Like, look at that. Look at how much stone we get. That's insane. Can I reach that? Nope. Not a chance in heck. Alright, let me go ahead. Drop, 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 and drop. Very, very good. Let's up the melee damage. We dropped 777 stone. That's a pretty interesting number. Get underground. It's hot out here. Okay, well, I've yet to see this actually do anything to me. It constantly tells me you're hot, you know, you should be careful and blah blah blah. I have yet to see it do literally anything. So I'm going to disregard that message because I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it does anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and just ignore it. And we'll just kind of finagle our way through. I am really enjoying the word finagle right now, and I don't know why. Alrighty. Hello, welcome to the super hot event for the climate thing. I am standing next to a giant fire. How you know you're not taking the climate stuff seriously enough. Alright. And let's go ahead and put that all up like so. Alrighty. And we have that all rocking and rolling. So, let me go ahead. Let's grab ourselves some cactus sap. That we just have to do by hand, I think. I don't think there is a better way to deal with it. So let me go ahead. We'll meander up here. We'll also get some wood out of the whole deal because we are going to go after these big old cactus trees. So we will certainly do that. And ooh, yeah. Alright, so people in chat are telling me superheat or whatever it's called. Whatever this, yeah, superheat. This is going to just drain my water like a madman, as well as not really being the greatest thing for me in the world. Actually, in truth, probably the worst thing about super. Oh crap! I'm dying. Oh, like I'm legit dying. Okay, I might die out here. Really? That was kind of weird. The game just suddenly decided to be like, nope, you're on death's door now. What the heck? Alright, we need to get back down. Wow. That's insane. Okay. Let's get into the water here. Drink up some water. Because here, in the water, I'm totally good. We're fine. Out of the water, we are not so fine. Out of the water, we are very much not fine. But in water, a-okay. All right, craft another 200 of these bad boys. Alrighty. Let's pull some clay out. Yeah, we'll just toss that in there. Why not? All right, and then we got ourselves a couple more walls to make here. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I can't help but notice that we don't have the thingamajig. We don't have the house icon, which I kind of thought we would have at this point, but I guess not. Alrighty. And there's that. And a nice little door. Wow, this is like Wild West style. Alright. Really, so no house icon. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm gonna be honest here, I kind of thought we would get the house icon for having completed that section, but I guess not, so we'll just keep on cracking on. Alright, so this business, I actually need to make a ceiling. That's what I need to make. Alright, so let's make that ceiling here. I can't make the ceiling. Okay. Alright. That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for there. But interesting. Okay. So what if we approach it from the other way? Maybe then it will snap on in a good way for us. Oh, you see, this one is definitely higher. It's snapping on differently. Because we don't have that gap in any of our... Except for our door frame. Our door frame is kind of weird looking, but minus the door frame, everything else doesn't have that gap. Why did you guys create a gap here? What did I do? Nope, wrong thing. Here, let me try to put this wall down. If I do this wall first. No, it still looks like it's trying to place it. It's trying to place it on like a higher point? I don't really know why. This is a truly confounding thing. In that case, I'm gonna get rid of this. That's not worth it then. Oh God in heaven, no. It's gonna keep on doing it though, isn't it? Why? What happened? What happened here? Why is everything being all weird now? Why is it snapping on in a different way? Everything else was going fine, and then all of a sudden it just started trying to snap in differently. Why? You didn't do this before. Why are you doing it now? Oh, because we put the ceilings in first, isn't it? Is this all we needed to do? Yep. We found the culprit. We found the culprit. Alright, so the whole thing was, it needed a ceiling to keep it honest, is what it needs. Okay. That's alright, we can deal with this then. Alright, so there we go. Ah, yes. Okay, this is coming together nicely now. Alright, got it. So, I'm going to go ahead and demolish this wall. And then we're going to kind of do a little bit of weird stuff here. For lack of a better way to put it. Alright, so can I put a foundation here? That is the real question. That is the question of the day. Okay, the answer appears to be yes. Because this side, right, because of the way that we do our support beams, this one will reach out a little bit better. This one will reach out here. Alright, let me go ahead and make a staircase. I'm going to need more clay. I'm going to need a little more wood as well. We should be able to arrange both of those things easily. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the clay right there. And the wood from our friend. Actually, let's take the wood off the Marilla first. Alrighty. Get the stairway going. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about Adobe as like a building thing. it looked nice, like especially at the beginning. I was like, yeah, this looks great. But the more and more I'm using it, the less and less I like it. Which is probably not what you want to hear me say right about now. But I don't know. I don't know if maybe I'll probably warm up to it eventually. All right, then how about we do it like this then? No. Okay, that works. That's actually more than acceptable. That's good. All right, cool. So we'll have like this little like thing that juts out here, and then it'll just lead you straight up. Perfect. Yeah, I'm down. That I can get behind that. All right, and then what this means though is I need to put down a wall here, and I also need to get a ceiling up in this place. And the question is, will the ceiling understand that I love my ceilings and I need them in my life? Because I'm not entirely convinced that it will understand what to do here. Yes. That should be all I need. Yes! Okay, good. Good. So we'll just make this 2 here. Hey! I don't know what you're trying to pull here, buddy, but that ain't the way that was supposed to go down. You know it. Alright. Alright, so this goes up like so. Very, very good. Now, the only thing that's irking me about this whole operation as of this point is this area right here is not really registering as being covered, which is not good. And I was really expecting that it would. Alright, well, first, let's take care of one problem at a time. Let me go ahead. Here, I'm just gonna... What other situation with wood on you? Yeah, we'll just throw that into there. And then... a couple of odds and ends of clay, but we could definitely use some more clay all around. And whoop. Poor shot, my friend. Alright. Oh. I'm here thinking like, oh yeah, we need to go ahead and make like another thing of actually like getting sand and blah blah blah. Nah. Dodicarus already got me covered. Ooh. And now that Dodicarus has done that, or not Dodicarus, now that we've actually built that up, it's actually kind of in the way. That's alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to make that work. Alright. Can we make this good to go? Alright, yeah, you can approach now. We'll take these 3 rocks right here, buddy. I love Dodicarus swimming. Gives me life. Alright. And then we'll just kind of let that guy sit there. We'll toss that in there. And then, yeah, we're officially short on cactus sap again, which is totally fine. And... ooh, no. Why can't I hit that? Really? Okay. Let me go ahead, take the 200 sand. We'll just move some more of the sand over. 200 sand there. Go to the Dodicarus inventory. Let's jettison all the stone out. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And then... oh, that's going to be an even 100, I think. Yeah, nice. It was meant to be. It was just meant to be. Alright, another 200 sand there. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. And let's go out and get ourselves some more cactus sap. We just need a ton of that stuff. I really wish there was a way to get sap in just giant batches. That would be absolutely amazing. But I don't think that's a thing. But that would be great. Because adobe structures are not cheap. Not that any structure really is cheap at the end of the day, but it is definitely quite a grind and a half. Alright, there we go. Nice. And then a little more cactus sap right here. Alright, 279. So we need, well, we don't need, but what I'm aiming for is, let's get ourselves a nice little chunk of this stuff here. So we'll just try to clear out a generous portion of these cacti, and after we do that, then we'll, like, once I'm basically full on weight, that's whenever we'll head back. That should be more than enough cactus sap, because I think it's like 2-to-1 in terms of 2-to-1 sand, but it's 1-to-1 with the sand for how much clay we get back. That probably made absolutely zero sense. Here, let me try to re-say that. So it takes, I think, 2 sand and 1 cactus sap in order to make 2 clay. It makes 2 clay. So what we're aiming for here is every 1 cactus sap contributes towards 2 of the clay. So we should be in a pretty good shape. Choco Morella tops can gather cactus. Oh, really? I did not know that. Alright. We'll give it a whirl at some point. We'll give it a whirl. Am I even running the right way? Yeah, I am. Alright, so let's go down. And let's get this all running and gunning. Alright, so we have we also have a generous amount of thatch, which I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with such an amount of thatch, but we do have a lot of the stuff. So I'm just going to go leave that there for now. You be proud of yourself, Box. You are now also going to be the proud owner of an absolute ludicrous amount of thatch. I'm going to just take 400 out of there, because we have a little bit too much thatch for my liking. Alright, and then throw in cactus sap, cactus sap, cactus sap. Take that out and throw in another cactus sap. And let's craft 600 clay. Sure, we'll just make 600 clay. It's not a big deal. Alright. Now with all that running, I'm feeling pretty darn good. Now I do have to leave this open here, otherwise it's going to be a hassle to get in and around up to the stairway. But overall, pretty good start, I'd say. Alright, so we got the clay, we just need the wood. So let's go get the wood off of our friend here. Especially since now that we know that Morella tops are pretty good at gathering this stuff, should be pretty darn nice. So go ahead. There we go. Nice. Ooh, and a blue beacon. Actually, we might be able to get whatever's in the blue beacon. Good lord, this game does not want you to get over that stairway. It was a nice feature until I realized that it's just super against you going over the rail there. That's insane. Alright, let's go ahead. Grab this guy. Oh, my other Doedicurus. Completely forgot about you. That's alright. It's having a good time. Alright, what we got here? Blueprint for a tent and an adobe door. Sure, why not? I'll take them both. Alright. Your other Doedicurus. You can come back home with us. And let's see here. What we got going on? Yeah. So it's definitely coming together. It's not quite what I would want in terms of like a finalized thing, but it's coming together. What happened to my Doedicurus? Are you stuck? No, you're just slow. You're not stuck. You're just slow. Excuse me, Parapal. Pushing your luck, friend. Alright. Now let's just kind of scoot him over a little bit closer. Okay. And actually, let's take the opportunity right now while we got a little bit of downtime here take off this whip. What do I need to repair you? 5 silk? Well, by Jove, if I wouldn't, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. I found 5 silk right there. Alright. Nope, I don't need to use. I meant to repair. Bang. Made the silk back. Alrighty. Oh, I even got a rare flower out of that. Nice. Oh, I need this. It brought me offerings of even more, not silk, but sand. Nice. Very cool. Alright. Let's see here. You can just chill there. That's alright. And then we are not needing to carry that stone at all in any way, shape, or form. And Dodecorous here. I'm going to take 200 stone off you, or 200 sand. What is weighing me down now all of a sudden? Surely not the berries. Well, I did need to give this guy some food, because holy dang, I forgot to feed all my dinos. Alright. Here, you can even have these berries too. I'm going to jettison this. Huh, okay. Oh, because we have the thingamajig. Alright, so we have the thingamajig. We have all the cactus sap here. That's why it's probably not going so well. Alright, so let me go ahead, throw in 100 sand there. Whoop. Alright, there we go. There's 100 that I was looking for. And then... So if I close this, I really get no house buff? Alright. Interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead, go back up here. And let's see. I am... Just for the time being. And Kylo, you can help carry some stuff, because you're not really doing much of anything at the moment. So you can hold on to this cactus sap right there. And... I think that's all we really need you to do. We'll put these blueprints into this storage chest here. That I just put something in there that I shouldn't have put there. Okay. And, yep, all looking good. Alright, cool. That's about what we wanted. That's about what we wanted to get accomplished anyway, so that's fine by me. Alright, so now that we have the clay, let's go ahead and try to finish up a little bit of the other stuff here. I'm kind of weirded out by the fact that I really, really thought that we would get the house effect, which is strange to me that we didn't get it from this. I can't believe we didn't get it from there. Okay. I'm still, like, astounded by the fact that I didn't get it from that. Okay, then how about this? I'm gonna need a Adobe Foundation either way, even if this doesn't work, but let me go ahead, take some Adobe Foundation. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of these Adobe ramps here. And we're just gonna jut this out. Like so. And then for... yeah. So we'll just have it like that. And then we'll break these walls down here. Alright. And then we'll shore it up with some of our walls. Okay. And then the wall right there. Ah, there it is. There it is. There's the house icon that we've been looking for. Alright, good. So we have the house icon now. a lot more work than I thought it would take to get the house icon there, but you know what? We got it now. That's the important thing. So we got that, and so, whoop, that's not the right way. And I think this is actually still looking okay. It's not symmetrical, and I think I'm actually kind of glad that this kind of occurred. Not this part here. This part can die in fire, but this whole not being symmetrical thing, I think this is actually going to pay off in the end, because we normally do have it very symmetrical. Oh no, not this crap again. No, 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 no. What is doing this? No, 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 no. You're all even. Why are you, why, what changed? Oh no. What did you do, game? What did you do? No, no, no. Stop. Yes. Oh, thank God. No, it didn't do it right again. Fudge! Okay. We want the ceiling on first. Okay, so first... There it is. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, we got lucky we got as lucky can be, and I lost the house icon. Nope, no, it's there. All right. How? I don't think I understand how they determine if you are indoors now. I thought we did, or I thought I did rather, but I guess not. That's strange. Alright, well, regardless. Let me go ahead. We do have a part, at least, that is all fine and dandy and gets the house icon. So where else do I get the house icon at? Maybe it's because whenever I'm close to the stairway? Maybe that's what's throwing us off? I don't know. I honestly have zero idea why that's happening. All right. So let me see here. Do we want... Here. I'm gonna stylize it a little bit and add 2 more walls right here. Or yeah, just 2 more walls here, so it has a more closed off feel to it. It doesn't have any functionality, but I think it looks kind of weird to have the ramps all the way to the end, because now it looks like it's actually supposed to be a closed off thing, which is what it's supposed to be doing. So that's all fine and dandy. Oh, even though I don't get the house icon thing, check that out. Maybe it's the elevation that's messing with me. But I'm down. I don't know. I'm writing that off as it was just because the house is dope and the house is actually working. That's what we're gonna stick with. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's actually awesome. So if I go stand like over, if I stand over here, I get the house icon. Okay, perfect. I don't care. As long as I get the house icon thing, I'm okay with it. All right, so we got the house icon. Man, was that a struggle for life itself. That was way harder than I think it had to be. Alright, and then we have a good bit of area for actually crafting and doing that kind of stuff. And so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to add in some storage here, probably. And we'll make this kind of like our basic area. This will be kind of like our starter section of the base. And we're gonna just kind of increase what we have there as we go along and expand the base outward as we get more things to add. I think that'll be a better way of going about progressing in the game. I think it'll be a little bit easier to follow along with, and level 50 to boot. So let's see, what do we get for level 50? Lampposts. I do not want to have blinding light again, as hilarious as that was. Canteen would be pretty cool. I have no idea what you are. A tape Jara. Okay. Mantis saddle? Oh, when you read the saddle names and you just know you're in for a bad time at some point during this. Oh my. Alright. We do have flak and everything here. We still don't have the dadgum thing that I was hoping for, which is the flyer. We don't have the flying thing still. That's okay. But we do have plenty of other stuff here, which is all fine and dandy. Anyways, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode, guys. I hope you all did enjoy. I know it's a lot of building, so for those of you who are like, please go back to exploring, we will go back to exploring. Probably not even next episode. So come back 2 episodes from now if you're not really enjoying this building stuff. But if you are, you kind of just want to see the progression, then we'll be building, I think, 1 more episode. I need to get at least a couple things up here before I'm really content with where we are with things. So, yeah, we'll probably be building a little bit longer. But anyways, I will see you all another time, guys. I hope you all did enjoy. I hope that you guys come back to see the next episode. And if you did enjoy, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. So take care, everyone, and ciao for now.